Hi there, I'm back again with another PCOS yoga video. This one was inspired by a request that I received over on Instagram. The requester asked that I create a flow that addressed hip or pelvic stagnation. So there are some forms of traditional medicine that link a lack of energy or blood flow in the pelvis to women's health concerns. So I made sure to address that concern with these poses. Some are even belly dance inspired, so I hope that you enjoy and I hope that you reap the benefits of it. So let's roll out your mat and let's get started.
Join me in the center of your mat in a comfortable stance with your feet underneath your hips. Inhale and shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears. Exhale, sigh, let it all out. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, circle your arms down while you make circles with your wrist. Really flare your fingers out. Make it nice and dramatic, a little dance-like. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Once again, exhale as you roll your wrist, maybe in the opposite direction as before. Once again, inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, circle your arms down, adding a little hand flare. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Begin to bend one leg and the other, bend one elbow and the other, stretching from side to side. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Just do what feels good to you. And the way it feels matters far more than the way it looks. Just enjoy. Straighten both legs and both arms. Exhale, circle your arms down, once again rolling your wrists. Place your hands on your hips. Bring your left hip forward. Bring it around to the side and to the back. And now your right hip goes forward, around, and to the back. Now you can switch directions. That's always fun to try. Again, how it feels matters so much more than how it looks, so just enjoy. Come back to center. Begin to make large circles with your hips, as large as you can make them. Switch the direction of your circles. Come back to center and bring your feet closer together. Bend one leg and then the other, one leg and then the other, and really allow your hips to just sway. Speed up those movements in your knees, shimmy those hips. You can circle your arms up overhead. You can bring your arms down by your body, whatever feels good. Just shake it all out. Twist if you'd like to. Just encourage movement through your body. Maybe even want to go back to the stretch that we started with. Circle your arms down by your side. Inhale and circle your arms up overhead. Exhale, circle your arms down as you hinge at the hips for a standing forward fold. Bend one leg and then the other. Alternate going back and forth, bending your right leg and then your left leg. Feel free to hang out on any particular leg if you find that that feels good to you. Bend your knees as much as you need to bring your palms onto the floor. Come down to the floor. Come onto your hands and your knees into tabletop, with your wrist underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Continue inhaling and arching, exhaling and rounding at your own pace. Use your breath to guide you. Come back to tabletop and begin making circles with your head and your hips in whatever way feels good to your body today. Change the direction of your circles. Begin to move in the opposite direction. Back to tabletop. Step your right foot forward on the outside of your right hand. Lower your hips. A fun thing to do here can be to make circles with your head. Sometimes, depending on where your head is, it'll feel different in your hips, and it's a reminder that everything's connected. Step your right foot back, and step your left foot forward on the outside of your left hand. And again, you might want to explore making these neck circles and noticing how that might change your experience in other parts of your body. Step your left foot back. Come back into tabletop. Extend your right foot so that you're on the ball of your right foot. Lift your right foot, creating one long line. Then bend your right knee. Begin to make circles with your knee. Change the direction of your circles. Bring your right knee back to the floor. Extend your left foot. Lift your left foot. Bend your left knee. And begin to make circles with your left knee. Change the direction of your circles. Bring your left knee back to the floor. Bring your big toes together and bring your knees out as wide as your mat. Bring your hips back to your heels, extend your arms forward, and rest your head down onto your mat or block or pillow, whatever feels good, and rest here. Walk your hands over to the right side of your mat and rest here. Walk your hands through center and then over to the left side and rest there. Walk your hands back through center. Come up onto your hands and your knees. Back into tabletop. Curl your toes under. Lift your knees and your hips and press your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other, alternating back and forth, walking out your dog. Straighten both knees. Walk your feet wide, about as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. And then come down into a squat. So bring your torso down between your knees. You can sit on a block if that feels good, or a stack of books, or anything else you might have to prop you up. Place your hands on the floor behind you. Take a seat. Bring the soles of your feet together and bring your knees out wide, away from one another, towards the mat. Inhale and flap your knees up towards your torso. Exhale, bring your knees down towards the mat. Continue flapping your knees up and down, just encouraging this movement in your pelvic region. Last time, bring your knees down and start to make large circles around your hips with your torso. Change the direction of your circles. Come back up through center. Bring your knees together and the soles of your feet onto the floor and lie down. Draw your right knee in towards your chest and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Bring your left knee towards your chest. And you can interlace your fingers behind either your thigh or on top of your shin. Begin to rock from side to side. Bring the sole of your left foot back down to the floor. Bring the sole of your right foot to the floor. Bring your left leg in towards your chest. Cross your left ankle over your right knee and draw your right knee in towards your chest. Once again, interlace your hands either behind your thighs or on top of your shin, or you can use a strap, and rock gently from side to side. Bring the sole of your right foot back to the floor. Bring the sole of your left foot to the floor. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall away from one another and towards the mat. Place one hand on your lower abdomen and the other on your chest. Close your eyes and breathe. Extend your legs. Bring your hands down to the floor, palms facing up, and rest here. Wiggle your toes, your fingers, maybe even wiggle your nose. Stretch your arms up overhead. Give yourself a full body stretch. Roll over onto your side. Slowly press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Inhale, circle your arms up overhead. Bring your palms together. Bring your hands to the center of your chest. Acknowledge the good you've done for yourself by moving and breathing today. I thank you for practicing with me today. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye for now.